Hello, my friend, my lover, my investigator, my police army, I don't know, it's just a joke. But anyway, in relation to your development, the inflow of technology is a data core of a center care. The center care is a composition of a evening order of digital color. Digital color is based upon the intellectual way in and way out in relation to the outbursts of the inner rim of planet Pluto. The inner rim of the planet Pluto is a marking material of injection for third satellite. The third satellite is a composition of a data core and solar energy. The solar energy is fading out and fading in relation to its beam, and each beam that it has, it will propagate into a non-population. In relation to non-population, the understanding of a triprom is a compiri. The triprom of a compiri is a kompaliki. Yes, kompaliki of Buddhism, and to kompaliki into Nepal. Something like that in relation to your technology and also to data core, the compound of position 326 and position 2483 and position 212485 and position 26.485 and position 26.489 and position 56.84 and position 25.321 and position 26.485 and position 55.624382 and position 55.62483 and position 55.621084 and position 55.1026.85 and position statics 13824, statics 12182, statics 128326449, statics 18212643, statics 18216843, statics 18216824, statics 18216845, statics 11296846, statics 11411642, statics 11486845, statics 11286184, statics 11216843, statics 11296824, statics 11264821, statics 55.629.84, statics 11264821, statics 11624183, statics 11264184, statics 118326.84, statics 55.3 26.84, statics 55.10294 4682, statics 1138 1139, statics 11262843, statics 1121 6821 6824, AGF2 sin, that is a sin from the Texas calculator, the country in the US. Yes, in time, once we network the ordering system of a pointer, we can also program the next digital color. The next digital color is the fade in and fade out in relation to the development of inflow technology and intercore, the way in and way out. As in time, once we position ourselves into the point even, the data core will also sound the wave of the wind of the element, and also to A-pring, the spring onion, minus the lesson of 55 and lesson 55.6 and lesson 55.10 and lesson 55.4 to 6483 and lesson 55.1 6284 and lesson 55.3 to 6.98 to 4.43, lesson 55.8 to 6941, HZF9 and HZC803, H201 and F9 in relation to chemistry and also to reverse into the laboratory. Each laboratory is a composition, yes, of a transfer system of node 3.8 of the megajoule and also node 2.5 of the lesson to magnitude the glass, and also to rainbow, the airwave in relation to freebie, something like that, in relation to that. In time, once we share the network of a dork, we can also position ourselves into the data core of port even, and also to telegram the next digital world. The next digital world is the intellectual copyright of photocopy of mono. The photocopy of mono is an A312 and A346 in Tibet in relation to Lego or in relation to puzzle. In that way, once the Buddhism know the Lego in relation to puzzle or Lego, you have to somehow cash cow the handshake. When you cash cow the handshake, the intellection of a copy machine, you can also fade in and fade out in relation to your development of the inflow technology. Because based upon the starburst, the sun of the element will also digital color the fade out and fade in relation to your development of inflow technology. It's just in return, once you handshake the wiki, you can also share into the free air in relation to your 2.8.9 and 2.8.3, which is ambushing itself into the lesson. That is for the god, or I don't know who his name is. I'll call him Talagaka. Sorry, it's a Japanese monkey magic. Starts with T. Talagaka. I can't pronounce that. I can never pronounce that. Sorry. So in that time, once we network into the free air, the composition. This is really busy traffic here. Sorry, it's a green light. I shouldn't have done this, but I didn't realize it went red pretty quick, and it's really full on Waterloo Road. Anyways, it should be alright. Anyway, in time, once we share the network of area 53.5 and area 55.6 to 9.84, we can also diagram the next digital world. In this way, the telegram will position itself into the data core of 0.246 and 0.241, which is an evening order of 6631 and 6635, which is a digital monophore or monophase. In that way, Faye, you have to somehow not collaborate as yet. You have to somehow work out the posh core or Porsche, posh core or Porsche in relation to the money safety. The money safety is based upon the weekly wage of income protection, and also to fade in and fade out into the gram of 8836 and 8831, which is ambushing itself into the data core of some 8341 and some 8341, which is a interlude technology, and also share into Nustin Bishop in relation to fade 3326 and 2438, and fade 1141 and 1128, and perhaps collection of 2284 mono fibs. You know what a fib is? Fibs, fig, or phoebes. There you go. It's not called what light, it's a fib. What is a fib, Nustin Bishop? In that way, once you area the expertise, you will also intellectual the technology of data core and to program into the next interlude of data core. The data core is a next satellite in relation to 3384 and 3381, which is an interlude or interlow of master bulk, and to share into Bunnings, and also to fade into the Timberlake of area 326 and area 241. In that way, I do have Timberlake. You will love it. Yes. I can't say it as yet. But anyway, in time, once we network area 56.3 and 56.1, we are docking into area 6348 and 6341, which is a demonstration of the non-program of area 6328 and area 6243, which is an evening order of digital world. and fade into AA31 and AA46, which is a provision of the advert for Cindy. Once you do that, Cindy, you will be thankful for the next syntax. The next syntax is C++ post 348 and C++ 6 post 34326, ABF9 and AB3246AG, typesetting 3248 and 5546 typography in relation to your development, Justin Fox. To share the network of area, you got to understand the opening. Once you understood the opening, the transmission of the alignment of time will be fading into the DFRA. Yes. In relation to the DFRA, the network of program is to interlude the technology and also to care of and care out in relation to your development of technology and interface the network of area 52.3 and 53.6, 53.1 and 3826489, BFG 128 TOS 2831, FIG 182434146, FIG 182644148, FIG 182168843, FIG 28436841, FIG 2841, BF9 Syntos. Cindy. Đúng. Cái đó là đúng, Cindy. Skyline phase PHASE 92843648, pointing into Porsche and also to Graham, the SAU forum in relation to your community, and also to share into the interlude of texts 83241 and texts 324628 and texts 18246845 and texts 18216843, rework capacity 32682445, rework capacity 55462841, rework capacity 592628436841, BGF326482968842, Unix A6B12 1824, oh sorry, that's 5, 2024 XDG5 and XDF9 Triprum T8 T1 T6 Orchestra Spine in Calais Casino. Yes. In time, when I go back to Crown Casino, I will map the condition for you in relation to the skeleton or the spine that I drew. In that way, the development of God, whoever, development of God is, oh, there's a dead possum, oh, sorry, is a sampling of XP132482441 privileges, 22846824, complexity privileges, accountant 13216842 2843, accountant 55.6 29.84 29.48642, accountant 55.10 26.84, rework condition of pathology and also to compound the area of expertise and to convert into which way is busy? I think Warrigal Road is busy. I might go this way. Sorry, one tick. This way is not that busy. I'm going to Clayton. Warrigal Road is a bit busy, so I'll go Princess Highway, I think. But anyway, in that way, once we share the subdivider of the triprum, we need to understand the next polygon or the next polygram. The next, be careful watching law in relation to sharing your collaboration with Justin Fox, because once you share the Justin Fox, you need to collaborate in relation to the triprum and also to proof polygon or something. Sorry, see the way I'm calculating math and formula for you is wherever we I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm concentrating driving. But once we share the network of area 55.6 and area 55.3, we are evening out into the data core of a program, and also to compound the position of 2283 and 2286, which is the ordering system of 8831 and 8835. In this way, we are ordering system of 29.6, 29.84 and 485 and 25.6, 2386 and 2481 and 2483, which is a non-conversion of the element of inflow technology, because the data core will actually pound itself into the triprom of TT56 and TT41. In this way, once we even out the ordering system of fade 341 and fade 346, we will timeshare ourselves into the next hierarchy of 1184 and 1145, which is outbursting itself into the data core of 1182 and 1146, aplex 2486 and aplex 2586 and 2453 and 2481, aplex 55.3, 26.84 and aplex 55.3, 2.481 and aplex 55.3, 29.84, 24186, 24821, TTFG 1349, monogram 1826 4821, monogram 2248 and 2245, monogram 55.3, 26.42, aplexicity 1241, 8261, binary 0 times 0 1128, and bitgram 11216842, 0 times 0 2224, binary 1121 6842, monogram faxing 1284 1128, neighborhood watch 1821 68.1 dot 2.2.346, hexagon 1821 6822, PF31 and PF32. Yes, that's what it means. And in time, once we network the area, we also need to summation into the expertise of a program and to data core the compliance. And each compliance that we met the condition of POSTA, we can also monogram the polygon. When we monogram the polygon, we can also need a farmer to work out the area code and also to sell the productivity to achieve their weekly wage income to protect their farm. Yes, my farmer, in time, Viking, you may have privilege for an accountant in relation to your computer system, and also to CDOS into its attack and sharing into next USBG, which is Russia for US, good Russia, USSR and USR3. In that way, the USR3 and USR39 is the slow processor in relation to your fade 8241 and fade 346 1265 and fade 249 6842 and fade 241 6824 and fade 241 6825 and fade 241 6836 and fade 1348 1643 and fade 1128 2841 and fade 3326 2841 and fade 5531 and 6842 and fade 3321 and 6824 and fade 4421 and 3325 and fade 4418 and 4436 and fade 3326 and 2284 and fade 3346 and 2182 and fade 1118 2112 2168 2148 and fade 2241 and 2246 and fade 1126 1824 1826 1839 and fade 3326 and 2483 and fade 2218 and 1128 and fade 1126 and fade 3329 and fade 2241 and fade 3346 2841 X XPX1 and XPX5 in relation to the development of technology and also to share the next program of the monofiber. The monofiber is the math condition of a conversion. Sorry, one tick. This doesn't allow me to have the privilege, or not privilege, in relation to integram. Not privilege. Once we share the network of area 246 and 241 based upon the complexity of network of area 2 and 246.825, we are one-on-one to subdivide into the math condition of the non-provisioned of a transmode system and also to transfer the export and also to map the condition of your non-division of a timer. Once you area the expertise, you will also realize the decimal of 3381 and 2485, which is a ancestors of degradation, and to also program into the next digital world. The next digital world is the interlude technology, and also to unburst itself into the data core of 3381 and 2285, which is a composition of area 6241 and area 6248 based upon the structure of 2248 and 2241, and also to summation into TPG15 and TPGF38 partition of the piston, conversion of element, and also to summation into the area of expertise, and to realize the decimal of 0036 and 0038, which is the grid system of galaxy 25th round of the moon phase. Conversion 8126 and 8145 based upon the Democrat, and also to share into the network of area 2 and 55.3 to 10.84 and 55.6 2.485 and 5010.85 and 26.84 and 5010.82 2.481 and 5010.85 and 2.84 and 52.86 and 2.48 and 52.85 aplexity 128214862 BGF9 compass CW S W S E. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, in time, once we network the area of the fading or any area of expertise, you also need the summation order of the next satellite in relation to the fifth economy. Yes, the fifth economy. In time, once we have the fifth economy, we will also program into the data core of the third revision mirror in the alley. And the summation of the alley is the compound of piston. And each piston that we have, you will oversee the guess in relation to your development of inflow. And in time, once we share the network of area of expertise, we will summation into any overseas guess to guard the design, and also to share into the next program of digital world is is to equalize the triprom. Once we equalize the triprom, it has begun NASA in relation to the sun. Yes. In time, once we foray the revision mirror, we can also text into non-program or verb, and also to unassault the assassination of CMOS, and also to data core the ESITA. and each eSATA you will work into the complexity of Aplex and also to CPA the 3PA14641 and to insurance the company in relation to the grid signal of 2284 and 2286, which is a triprom of Waterloo, Victor, and also to share into Brendan degradation of the SERP 8831 and 88364865 and 8831, which is the complexity of 9983 and 99832641, 2543 and 99456341 and 993645362148, Aplexicity 11214862, Aplexicity 55.326.8421212128, Tibet, Mongolian, sharing Lego and puzzle to childhood? No, not really, not yet. In that way, to understand the composition of the element of the infolow technology, the data core will also message the component of 3382 and 1183 in relation to Jerusalem, to Spain, Queen Elizabeth, Virginia, and also to work out the potato cake. No, potato. No. Chips? No. I don't know as yet. Jerusalem and Spain. I don't know as yet. In time, once we share the network of area 3321 and TPOS, yes, Jerusalem and Spain, TPOS, the service of production, we also need to somehow demonstrate the ingation or something, ingation or institution or something, ingation or institution. In that way, once we share the network of area 3385 and 3386, the complexity of the aplex is to typhoon the cyclone. No, cyclone sounds, no, I'm not going to tell you. In that way, once we share the typhoon, we need to understand the peripherum of 2284 and 2285 based upon the digital cool world of Spain to go into Mexico, and to non-element the technology and data core the network of baptism. Oh, I can never pronounce baptized. Sorry. Oh, you know, when there's Catholics and non-Catholic, it just some of us have different religion, so it doesn't really matter. But once we share the triprom, we need to understand the fifth sun. Perhaps, maybe, I don't know yet. But in time, once we area the expertise based upon the relationship for the police army, we need to develop, yes, my friends, we need to develop the crystal ball based upon this way. When we develop the crystal ball based upon this way, is based upon the monogram of triprom. Yes, the monogram of triprom is the bathing condition of soaps and rope. Yes, for Mother Mary, soap and rope, and also to understand its facility. Yes, once we understood the bathroom facility for condition of, what's this called? See? It's not meditation or relaxation, it's just neutral. Once we understood that, we will have a beautiful romantic bathroom. Whatever you call it. I already started that last time. With, you know, candles and meditation music or romantic music or whatever. I don't know what kind of music in the bath for straight people, gay, lesbian, bi, whatever, doesn't really matter. Just some kind of music, I don't know as yet. In time, once we share the network of AA31 and AA36, which is the democracy of the implementation, we will also network into the correct contour of the allergies. Yes, Jesus and Mother Mary, allergies. So when we order the allergy based upon the xenon, xenon, yes, or something, in relation to the Greek Orthodox, the understanding of pleasure is the allergy. No, pleasure of the fertilization of nutrition for soap grid, and also to understand the farmer, to protect their income and farming into neck of a cock, which mean, well, I eat chicken and pork, so when you cut the neck, that's what it's called. But oh well, doesn't really, oh sorry, wait, constant driving, 30 minutes. So in that way, once we fertilize the correct nutrition based on master and Bunnings, we are sharing into the income protection to work out the weekly wage, and also to reorder the partition or something in relation to your developer, and also to triple it, no, to fade, yes, fade 88835 and 88836, which is the galleon or Galicia, no, galleon, or which one? I don't remember. The Archangel, sorry, not yet. In that way, once we develop the inflow of technology, we will also unburn ourselves into the nutrition of a farmer in relation to its gym, yes, gym, something like that. Not yet, not gym, where fitness first is gym, not that one as yet. In that way, once we grow the roots of a seed for farmer to income their development of protection, we can also need to understand the roles. Once we understood to understand the roles of a, look at this, next time I'll have the next magic in this way. Maybe, I don't know yet. Only someone can tell. But in time, once we order that, is the next halogen of path 8241 and path 8246, based upon ambushing into the army, young somewhere, everyone is nearly finished, army something in that way. Once we share the network of 2283 and 2285 is the complexity of Aplex. Thank you, it's all finished. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just concentrating driving. So yes, I hope you have my good time yesterday and today. So you're finished. Cheers everyone. Uploading takes a while, that's why I do a little bit. Thank you, my friends. Woohoo.